already slept for the night. And here's some morning parkour. Welcome to day 79.
Gotta warm up, it's chilly.
This is true. I need to warm up now.
Yep. Our bags are packed and somebody's getting their push-ups in for the morning. We're getting all warmed up here on this chilly morning and about to get this hike going. Just starting our trek here, right out of the shelter and right into some nice big uphills. Definitely one way to warm up the legs on these chilly mornings. Let's get up there. Strolling along here on these flatter sections. Much easier now to kind of hold the phone, talk to you guys while walking without worrying about slipping on these slabs. But yeah, something we came across yesterday while we were walking the trail. There's been an animal we've heard a lot about out here in these woods. One that gnaws on all the shelters. You can see them kind of chewed in a bit. And it's porcupines. There's a lot of them out here and we have yet to see any. Yesterday, we were walking along the trail and I was looking up ahead and I was like, whoa, I think I see one. And as I got closer, unfortunately, it was deceased in the middle of the trail, straight in the middle of the trail. And yeah, it looked freshly deceased. I mean, its fur and everything looked, you know, kind of pristine. So I'm not sure how long it's been sitting there, but as I got closer, I could see the bugs kind of on it. And yeah, so that's unfortunate. We definitely really want to see a live one out here. I'm not sure what could have gotten to it. I wonder if it was maybe like a fox or some other predator, or if it just died from natural causes. But just strange that it was right in the middle of the trail. Yeah, still looking for porcupines, looking for some bears. You guys got to see the owl we saw the other day. That was really cool. Got to see some moose. Getting to see a lot of wildlife. But now it's inching closer to the winter, so it's going to be harder to see these things. Hoping we'll come across some really cool other animals out here. Interesting sign here. Assuming we're hitting another field. This one is indeed a field. Doesn't have all the tall, crazy wildflowers and all that. Cool house out there on the hill. Just as it said, walking the edge of the field for a little bit. So interesting, so new to us from all the crazy mountains we've been in. From the field to the road, highway to the Appalachian. Gonna take the side road to the Appalachian. Came off the road, right back onto this trail that's just gorgeous. See the road over there, farmlands, nice little trail going up this cool hill here. Leaves everywhere, trees are changing, ravens are out crowing. Gorgeous day. Out some more of these fields, all overgrown, walking through, but incredible. Look at this. This is a nice stealth spot right here that you can pitch a tent. Right in the middle of gorgeous views. Mountains that way, mountains that way. We were looking them up on Peak Finder. Don't recognize any of the names as far as anything we've come from. We're going to Killington's a little bit out that way behind the trees. I'm sure we're gonna get a view of it at some point on this trek today. But yeah, gorgeous field here. Lots of bugs. But what a spot to see the stars from. I mean, it is just full sky. And there it is. Got a glimpse of Killington Peak, the bigger peak right out there with the clouds above it. Should get there in just a few days, actually. Well, it looks like our first actual little bit of a river crossing in quite a while, as you can tell from the steel cable here. However, we haven't had rain in quite a little bit. Maybe been like a week without rain, so it looks very rock hoppable. Gonna try to get across here without getting the feet wet. They are slippery though, so take our good old time. What a gorgeous little yellow wildflower here. in this lovely field. Look at that house out there. Wow. What a view they've got. Look at this, looking over all these mountains here. Got across that little river crossing. It was nothing. Easy rock hop. Didn't even have to use the cable. I'm sure other times when the rains are a-flowing, I'm sure that thing's a little harder to get across. But yeah, this has been a day of fields. Definitely more in tick country now, so we're gonna be keeping well aware of our clothes. We're gonna spray some permethrin on our clothes. Keep forgetting to reapply it. Nice little view out to different farms. Look at all the little sheep down there. We got a sheepdog keeping us away. We are well in the distance, but he's doing his job. He is keeping them protected. Cool little bridge over the stream and right into some of the thickest overgrowth yet. Look at this. Woo. Oh man, I can see all the stuff going through the air that's getting kicked off of the plants. I'm breathing it in. I'm trying to hold my breath. Well, at least there's only 6 feet of it. Right out to a road. Look at that. You just pop out and straight into another environment. That's pretty cool. We are right on this little edge of this pretty steep drop off here. Almost vertical on these, you know, loose dirt and leaves. A little sketchy. Can't even see any little pebbles and boulders under your feet, under all the leaves. Check out this monster of a tree. Look at that. Broke, fell, and it's still upright that you gotta go under on the trail. Pretty cool. Walking through fields is the story of the day. Yeah, we're just going through the middle of a big field right now. Check out the view. Really cool. And also been seeing a lot of bear poop again. It's been all over the place. I actually saw one that was really big, really fresh. Had lots of berries in it and a lot of fur in it. It was covered in fur. So, what do you guys think that's about? You think it ate a squirrel or a rabbit or something? Didn't want to film it. Looked a little fresh and a little gross. I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you think that was all about. What do you think it ate?
Check out this really cool new sturdy bridge right over a little stream. So nice.
So sturdy. I gotta touch this thing out real quick.
Oh man. Shenanigans. I can't even catch up to him. That's awesome. It's really swinging.
Right next to the bridge shenanigans, and we see this tree, and Anna's like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "I don't know. What is that?" It looks like a wasp, except he is upside down with like a huge stinger into the tree. And I'm just like, is he dead? Is he depositing something? Is he just mimicking this nail here? What is going on with you, dude? Been putting in a nice little climb here. How high are we going? Something like 500 feet or something, right? 700. Whew. We're gonna get to the top. There should be a little lookout and eat some lunch. Well-deserved lunch. Little platform here as it opens up to what they call the view. Wow. Look at that. Little butterflies flying around, lots of flowers. Zoom in right out there, look at all that. white plants out there. Lunchtime! What do we got going on over here?
I am creating a wrap with pepperoni and some cheese. And if you take a close look, I have a new spoon, which our friend Hillbilly actually gave me. He was going to put in a hiking box, but first asked us if we would like it. And I was like, yes, please. It's a perfect spoon for oatmeal. And this spork here has a knife section, which I use to cut my cheese.
That is amazing. That is some fancy craft work with a sandwich there. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here. It works. We just finished eating lunch and just started walking, and I see another little bit of scat, and you can see this one. It's got all kinds of hair in it. It's very hairy. Except when I was sitting there eating lunch, I looked it up, and I think it's coyote scat. Because the other one that we saw was much bigger, and it had berries in it, but was really hairy as well. And it says scat that has hair and berries is most likely a coyote. Because they'll eat, obviously, other little animals more so than a bear would. And they also eat berries. So that makes more sense. It was a large amount, though, that I saw earlier. But other times on the trail has definitely been bear scat. We've seen big piles with a lot of berries in it. So, yeah, definitely coyotes out here. Bear. Still waiting to find some. Check it out, right in the middle of the trail. Whole bunch of foxholes. They have dug it up here. You can see little prints in it. Big holes around. Wonder if there's some little fox babies around here. Just got through a nice little climb up here to SCENIC View. Huh? I think it should be called SCENIC Tree View. Tiny little cut in the trees. I can see like a little tower on top of the hill out there. I've had more epic views of the day, but this is going to be a little bit of a pud. Up and down. Should be hitting a shelter soon, and then our spot for the night, the Lookout. Putting in some big miles today. So we are almost to Winturi Shelter. That's where we're going to call base camp for the night. It would be another 2.5 miles to get to the Lookout, which we'll hit up tomorrow on our route. But feet are hurting right now. There was lots of ups and downs for the day. So made it out here to the shelter, but change of plans. We are filling up some water, and we're gonna push on to the Lookout. There are some people here that are already camping, so we still have like an hour left of light. I figure we'll push through the pain of the legs and get there. Alright, that's gotta be the biggest burl I have ever seen on a tree. I think we had that as a trivia time earlier on, was what are these things? And people replied, they're burls. Wow, enormous. This has been nice. Probably been about a mile or more of this nice, level, old logging road. Sun has set, light is creeping, and we are approaching. Check it out. This is called the Lookout. Whew, I'm out of breath. Put in a big fast climb to get here. Wow. That's why it's called the Lookout. So cool. I'm gonna head up and check it out real quick. Still a little bit of light in the sky. Just climbed up this very steep, tall ladder onto this little balcony on top of the roof. Check it out. Moon has just risen behind some clouds, but look at this incredible view. Wow, you can see all the mountains out there. The sun just set around the corner over here. 100% getting up to see the sunrise in the morning. Wow, look how gorgeous it is. Oh man, I raced up here ahead of Anna. I hope she gets here in time to see it. I'm gonna go back and find her real quick. Woo! Who goes there in the dark?
It's I, Bobby.
Join us, Bobby, at the fantastic cabin that is now so much harder to see in video. Hello, hello.
What a gorgeous view. This is so surprising. This is like brand new. And it's privately owned too.
It's ridiculous. Look at that. The moon finally popped out. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Of course, my phone quality is not the greatest on night shots. And I think this is where we shall bid you a fantastic night, everybody. It's going to be way too dark inside to show you, so we'll show you that in the morning.
Good night, guys.
Good night, everybody.